So I'm now back in the room and I'm knocked out. I don't know what's going on. I'm feeling a little pain. I realize they have like this cinch around my waist, like a binder. I guess similar like a corset maybe people wore in the old days. And I think that's helping the pain. But I'm in pain. But it's still not as bad as I expected. Remember, never had surgery. So I'm in the room at 2 o'clock, and then by so I'm in and out till about 9 o'clock, in and out. And I just remember waking up once or twice because they were saying, we have morphine, we'll give you that for pain, and you can call if you need it. And they put the little monitor by my desk. So I'm in and out, and I wake up, and I call for pain like once or twice or something like that. Then 9 o'clock, I'm coming out of it, and I'm getting fully woke. And I get a nurse, and she's like, have you walked yet? And I'm like, no, I haven't walked. Meantime, I'm thinking, I feel like I got to go to the bathroom or something. And they've got the things on my feet, the things on your legs to try to keep you from clotting, to squeeze your legs, open your legs and stuff. She's like, okay, you need to walk. And that's 9 o'clock. My surgery's at 10:30. And we lift the blanket, and I've got a catheter. Okay. I did not know that I would need a catheter for a 1-hour surgery. The whole day, I did not know there was one in me. I had not felt it. So now I'm a little upset because I didn't know this, and I didn't like that idea. So I'm like, okay. So when I got up and I start walking, and I've never had a catheter because I never had surgery or anything, I'm like, oh, can we get this thing out of me? So we start walking, and she says, we'll check. So I walk up and down the hallway, and she's like, if you get tired, sit down at the end. Well, I tried to sit down. That thing hurt. So I stood up. So I guess that helped me walk more. And now I got a little pain, but the main problem I'm having is this IV that still hurts, and a catheter. Okay, so now I go, and I'm like, can you take it out? And she's like, I lay on the bed, and it's like all hurting. And it's just like uncomfortable. So I try to lay in a position where it doesn't hurt, and she comes back in and she says, doctor's ordered, I can't take it out till 5 o'clock in the morning. So I'm like, oh God. Okay, anyway, so I got it. So I go to sleep. Now, having been dizzy from the walk, I feel it's the medicine, and I'm not really a fan of medicine, or pain medicine, all that. So I don't ask for any more pain medicine. In the night, I feel some pains, probably like from the gas or something, and the incisions don't hurt much at all. There's one that was hurting. So I'm like in some pain, but it's not bad. And I'm not asking for any more pain medicine. They come and they give me a shot for blood clotting. I think it was Lovinex or something like that. Anyway, that didn't hurt. And I say that they give it to you in your stomach. I was scared because I'm scared of needles. But when they gave it, and I was like, ah. And when she did it, I didn't even feel it. So maybe they put in the fat, and there was good fat there, so it didn't hurt. Okay, so then I go to sleep, and I'm waking up, and I got the TV on USA, so I'm, watching Law and Order Criminal Intent, waking up, going to sleep, watching Law and Order Criminal Intent. Okay, so like 4 o'clock, the nurse comes in, they got to take blood, and okay, the woman sticks me, and it hurts, and I'm like, and she's like, your veins are so small or something. And I'm like, so come on. So she's like, oh, we'll come back with a butterfly. Okay, fine. So they did that, and then like 10 minutes to 5, the nurse came in, and I'm like, can you get this catheter out of me? So finally, she took it out, and I was like, is it going to hurt? She's like, oh, there's be some discomfort. And to me, every time somebody in medicine says that, it hurts. But it was just like a pull thing, and it was out kind of quick. And she's like, okay, but before you go home, you're going to have to urinate on your own. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then I'm like, can I get this IV out of me? Because by now, the only pain I'm really having is this catheter and this IV. And I'm having some discomfort from the surgery. But I'm like, if I can get this IV out, I'm good. So they said, no, you can't get that out until you go get the barium swallow thing. Okay. So now, mind you, and I didn't know this, you cannot drink anything, not water, not ice chips, at least at my hospital, until after the barium swallow test the next day. This is how it was for me. So they gave you like some wet Q-tip things in a package that you put on your lips to keep them from getting chapped, which I wasn't hungry at all. I just want the IV out of me and whatever. Okay. So, all right. So the next morning, nothing happens until around 9. They come and they take me over for the barium swallow. Let me say this. That is the worst stuff in the world. They said, oh, it'll taste a little something. That is the worst stuff in the world. They made me swallow. I almost threw up. I almost threw up, and I was like, oh God, I can't throw up. It was horrible, horrible. So what the nurse did, and I know you got to drink barium if you get your fills under fluoroscopy. So this might be help somebody, or maybe you could take it to the hospital with you. It helped only a little. She poured some orange crystal light into the barium cup, like sort of made a crystal light out of it. Now it went from being like tremendously hideous to just very hideous. But I could take 1 or 2 more sips. So maybe if you ever go for your fills and you don't like the barium, or if you go and after your surgery, that might be something you could do. Okay. So so 2 things I didn't expect. I didn't expect the catheter. I didn't expect them to lie about how much the surgery cost. And I didn't expect the barium to taste like, I don't know, death. I didn't expect that. So, but the crystal light thing, take some with you in your personal belongings if you've never had barium, and like I had, and maybe that'll help you. So we did that. I was able to swallow. They took me back to the room, waited a little bit, and the doctor, then I had all these people come in. The nutritionist came in, asked me, did I have any questions? I mean, what do I got questions about? I can't eat any food for like 6 weeks. So 2 weeks of liquids, then the other 4 weeks of like soft foods and mushies. Okay. A physical therapist came in. I walked with her. She asked if I asked her when I could exercise. I'm thinking she's going to say like a week. When I said about the treadmill and elliptical, that's what I have. That's what I work on. She was like, oh, tomorrow. And I said, wow. So, okay. But she said no lifting. And then one surgeon came in, and then my surgeon came in, and he said everything went well, and my liver was okay for the surgery. And I only had 4 incisions, even though they had said 5 before. But I didn't have any questions for him. I just wanted to go home. So by, I think like 4 o'clock, they would let me go home. And I felt fine. I came home and I rested, and I didn't do anything that day. And then the next day, actually, I went to Walmart, and then I did like a 1/3 of a mile on the elliptical, and that was my surgery process. Oh, and the other thing I didn't know about was pain in the neck, because people have said that about pain in the shoulders and the back. My neck felt like, I don't know, whiplash or something, like they threw me. I think that's where my gas was or something, but it hurt very badly. So I think I didn't know about that, and I think that's it. That was my surgery experience, and now I'm 5 days post-op and feel well. I've been walking on my treadmill or using my elliptical, but that's it. So if anybody has any questions, that's pre-op, or anybody that wants to ask me anything, that is or was my experience, and right now I seem to be feeling great. So thank you, and good luck to all those that still have their surgery coming up. All right, bye.